Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sulk stream. I'm your host, the Incredible Sulk, and I hope you're having a good, what is today, Thursday? We're holding it together. I am barely holding it together. I am breaking apart here. Doing my best. I got a lot of work in front of me, and I feel like I already work pretty hard as it is, and yeah. I'm here. We're gonna have a good time. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm looking forward to. This is like the part of my day when I can actually make some jokes and not just get called gay repeatedly. Right, you guys? Are you guys gonna play fair tonight? Are you? No is the answer. Because of course it is. How's it going, guys? Tonight we're going to be doing some chills. Literally, the creator chills. Everybody knows who chills. Number one. Oh my god. That is going to be stuck in my brain for the rest of my life. On my deathbed. But, you know, I haven't watched any of his videos in a while. And he does the spooky stuff. And it being October, I thought it was appropriate to, throw it up. Also, I've been pretty busy. And not overwhelmed, but I've been whelmed. I've been appropriately whelmed. And so, I haven't had tons of time to find a lot of prep. I'm just going to level with you guys. I don't put a lot of work into this show. None. Because I don't care. And I think you guys have noticed that by now. Right? Anyways, we're going to be doing ghost sightings. And, it's a Sulk stream, so who knows what's going to pop up. And it could be a ghost. Could be some ghost-related topics. I don't know. What do you think it's going to be? Something. Alright? Anyways, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here. Get comfy. Get cozy. Get a nice glass of ectoplasm and gobble it up. Guzz, 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 guzz. Yeah, you swallow that, you dirty ghost bitch. If you're working, keep working. And if you are driving, don't drive. Driving sucks. It's just so repetitive. Pull over and watch the Sulk stream. You know what? Your wife's going to be okay if you come home 2 hours late without letting her know. She's not going to pepper you with questions and be like, who is she? What's her name? What's the little skank's name? His name is John. Sulk. Whatever. Anyways. It's Thursday. I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream. And this is called 15 Scary Ghost Hunter Videos You Won't Believe Are Real. Enjoy. I'll fuck that one up. That was close.
Number 15. In this creepy video, ghost hunter Luan Mendez and his team are investigating this spooky abandoned building.
Okay. Okay.
O Renato aqui passou pra gente.
As they approach one of the cruise
buildings and stuff like that. Buildings.
See something, but what they find is not meant to be found.
So says ectoplasm and jism all the same to John. Well, no, ectoplasm is... It's not ectoplasm if it comes from the ectoplasm region of the afterlife. So otherwise it's just sparkling cum. See, I did that joke. I did it. I just want a ghost flex.
Pode ter gente aqui, irmão. Calma.
Okay, $200 and I'll pop my shirt off. How about that? It's possible. I don't know. Is that going to stop you guys from donating right before you get to $200? Because you don't want to see the freak show that is my nipples? You know, that's hurtful. Okay, because they're like they're good. They're good nipples. They're not like overly puffy or anything like that. I don't have gynecomastia or some weird bullshit. I don't have like heterochromia heterochromia, but in my nipples. So like one's like super melanated. That would be weird. I wonder if that's a thing.
Despite the freaky scene they enter, and they soon regret it.
I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics this evening. Lovely. Lovely. I don't think I played that one. I did play 7 though. Big B says I cut mine off. That didn't make sense. Your nipples? So you're just like, it's just chest. It's just straight up chest. Did you used to be a chick? Because I've seen trans men, where they just have that big scar right there, and they're all like, yeah, no one's going to notice that. And then he was like, oops, I forgot to put the nipples back on. Or they weren't able to put the nipples back on. I don't know. Sharpie them on? I don't know. But like, what if you're like pale ghost white? See, ghost related. And then you're going to Sharpie them on then? It's going to look off. The color is not going to match. Right? I mean, if you're like chocolate skinned or something like that, you can have some fairly dark nipples. But like if you're a white guy and you use a Sharpie to paint your nipples on, just like that, people are going to have additional questions, right? People are already going to be like, well, hey, you kind of have nice voluptuous hips, sir. That's what I say. You know, I'm like, damn, homie's got a fat ass. Big old dumper on Scott. That's what I say. But then those nipples, they be perplexing. Perplexing. Adam and Eve didn't have belly buttons. Yeah, that is that's what they say. Because, yeah. Who knows if that's true? Probably. Maybe.
After
Didn't
being
see 'em.
bombarded by...
I'll tell you what they did have. They did have nipples. Do you think Adam had nipples, even though there was no earthly reason for him to have nipples? No earthly reason whatsoever for him to have nipples. I want to say no. So he didn't have nipples or a belly button. So he's just smooth front. And for that matter, why have a penis? If God put you on this earth alone initially, and he didn't even like he wasn't gonna give you a chick or anything. That's why he had to take a rib. Adam probably didn't even have a cock, dude. He didn't have nipples or a belly button or a cock, and he was just rolling around this sweet jungle, just vibing, dude. Doesn't sound too bad. I mean, a lot of people will be like, oh, I couldn't live without my cock. Oh, no, if my cock's gone, just blow my hat off, because it's not worth going on. And I understand that. I do. I get that. But here's the thing. That's because women exist. Adam didn't know shit about women. He had no idea what that was. He was pure. Right? So he's all like, what's a cock? Why would I need a cock? It wasn't until Eve came along with her nips, with her appropriately colored nips, and I'm going to guess probably size double D breasts, because God's looking out. God's a homie. God is a homie. All right, I think we can put that on a bumper sticker. And then he's like, oh, now I can't live without my cock. I don't see that as being blasphemous in any way. And if you guys have an argument, please hit me with it. Right? Go ahead. Do you think he has a ghost and he like haunts the Garden of Eden, which is probably in Florida, if we're going to be honest, because Florida is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's got those springs. There's oranges everywhere. It's pretty nice.
By the bat, the team later hears a noise in the...
Shimo Street says Eve was thick.
Standing home, they look around.
Dude, that's like your great-great-grandma, dude. And you're like, damn, Gammy's got a fat ass.
To find its source,
You're sick.
Huh?
Big B says Double D is too small. Come back when you got Alta's Atlas on F cup. Atlas on F cup. Dude, she had to be able to like walk. All right. I mean, I guess she didn't. She is a woman, so she probably spent all her day lying on her back. And except for that one time, she doomed humanity to death for eternity. She does one thing, right? The rest of the time, she was just sitting there bobbing around in the lake, you know, with the waterfall and the fishes and stuff like that, bobbing around on the giant F cups. And then she's like, you know what? I'm going to do something. And then she dooms us to eternity. She dooms us. The one thing. You didn't even have to hunt for anything. You didn't have to do anything. How'd you do that wrong? How did you do that wrong? Amazing. It's just amazing. Cheddar says the 12 disciples were hung. No, they were crucified. Oh. 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 I see.
of course, they flee, but the mystery of the figure draws them back in.
Who'd want to hang out as a ghost? I mean, you must have like some sort of option, right? I know it's like unfinished business and all that, but like, who gives a shit about the business on this planet? Unless it's like really, really bad. I can't imagine what would keep me on this earth, you know, just to like scare black people. Well, okay, that could be pretty funny. My unfinished business is I just want to have some gags, you know, just just scare away. Just watch them because they do scare easily. They do. Christian said she believed a lie. A woman? What? No. That's not, no. That's a silly thing to think. No.
But the hooded figure has now disappeared. It appears to me as though the crew walked straight into a ritual of some kind. But what type of ritual is the $1 million question? Number 4.
Christian says Eden was in the Caucasus Mountains. I don't know. Florida seems like a better Eden. But maybe the Caucasus Mountains are really cool. That's really nice. I don't know. I literally, I don't know, man. You could be right.
13. What presence is roaming around Donna Mary's house? Published by Chris.
Bigby says my wife says I have to haunt her, and if I die, plus I have to fix shit even in death. Yeah, that's wives for you, dude. She's like, I'm gonna screw up. Like, if you die, I'm going to still be making mistakes that you have to fix. I'm like, why? I didn't have unfinished business until you made unfinished business for me to take care of. I was fine. I was just chilling here playing PlayStation, right? And you hear the beep, and then I die, and then she's all like, honey, I forgot to. What does she do? I don't know. She does a lot of stuff. I don't know what the next thing's going to be, but it's going to be on my head. It's going to be. It's probably going to be expensive. I'm not, it's probably going to be expensive. And then she's going to get mad at me for not preventing her from making that mistake. And I'm like, I can't comprehend every mistake you're going to make in the future. All right. I'm just trying to put out the fires as I see them. All right. So, yeah.
Luna in April of 2022, the ghost hunter captures the spirit blowing onto the scene as a seance is being done. The spirit then directly falls over.
No days off, boy. Yeah, I mean, like, I try to take days off this show sometimes. And you guys are, like, mean about it.
Over those
you guys
presents,
are, like, mean about it.
The seer.
Oh, you being kind of gay and, like, riding your gay electric bike around. You're too busy to do your show because you're being gay on your electric bike. I'm like, yeah. And it was really funny today because, Royce was like, oh, you didn't come because you were fixing your electric bike? And he's absolutely right. I was bleeding the brake lines on my bike, and I did it. I fixed them, but I didn't want to say that. I don't want to say, yeah, you're right, but he was spooky. Spooky. I need divining rods. Can I have some divine? Jess, I know you're watching. Can I have some divining rods? Do you have those? Do you have some divining? Bring me some wire hangers. They're next to the vacuum. And I'll just fashion some up right now and see if I can find some ghosts or water ghosts probably. And why are they next to the vacuum, you ask? Mind your business. Mind your
A
business.
presence is again sensed in the background, and what
I use one of those rods to find water lines. Do they work? I know, like, do they work?
either a window or a mirror. Something again passes by a window as they communicate with the ghost.
Freeside, if you want to say that, you have to give me $5. We've already established a rule.
This appearance is more clearly visible.
Sorry.
Do you think this is Donna?
Sorry, now I'm charging to be called gay. So you kind of ruined it for yourselves, right? Because you set a precedence for me to, like, if you want to call me gay, you owe me $5. All right. I mean, you can call me gay in the chat all you want. I know you will, but I'm not going to read it unless you give me $5. So, yeah. I feel good about this decision because I know you want me to read your comments. I know you do. Oh, thank you. From the abortion kit, right? Perfect. What?
I caused all your problems.
No. Well, no. You cause all your problems that I have to fix. What? What? I'm not being mean. I'm going to make some divining rods and see what they determine where the problems are coming from. What? 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 They're trying to call me gay for free. We'll just put this on.
Herself, or is some darker evil present?
Okay.
All
right, that's one.
Number
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's pointing right at Jess. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing anything. Holy shit. It's following you. You can't even it works. You guys, it works. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay. All right. I can see. Okay. How about that?
I don't believe you.
What do you not believe? What do you try? See, it's not working. It's not working. It's moving away from me because I'm not a problem.
Literally right on you.
No, see, it's past me. See, it's not.
Look at it. It's moving back.
It's not. It's not. You see, you're trying.
I'm not. I'm
Look,
not doing anything.
Look, it's not.
I'm not doing anything.
See, it really does not want to point at me because it knows I am not the issue.
It knows you're the issue.
Okay, great. Her midichlorians are off the charts. Yeah, see? I told you to get your midichlorians checked.
I don't want to.
Even the baby shaker got you. The baby Lance. What? What else can I find with this? Oh, all right. Bye. Love you.
13. If something knocks on a door
What?
in an abandoned home, don't answer. Published by Indra Saputra Official in March of 2022, this ghost hunter is faced with something that wants in. When he opens the door, Indra finds an empty bathroom. After turning back to the rest of the room, he sees a shadow peeking up over a wall. It slowly pulls down out of sight.
Nggak ada apa-apa. Kita lanjut lagi.
Why are you holding up a sounding rod? What's a sounding rod? Arden share. It's called a scrambler. The baby scrambler. I got a fresh baby scrambler right here.
Itu apa, Cok?
We're just gonna keep that.
When Indra rounds
I'll
the
use
corner
this.
to
I'll keep this for something.
look, nothing is there. Did the figure manage to creep out soundlessly? Or is Indra facing off with nothing but a shadow? Number 12. A paranormal video from Russia follows ghost hunter Sergei Sokolov on an urban exploration that creeps him out. The investigation eventually leads him to what appears to be a recently used altar. Crushed
Big B says sounding. Look it up. Turn off safe search. No.
cans rest on 3
No,
points
I'm not
of the
doing that.
evil-looking star, northwest and southeast, probably where candles
Not
are
gonna do
going to
that,
soon
bro.
be burned for a
No, because you're like, no. No, I didn't know what a blue waffle was before, and now I do. Like, seriously, doing this show and, like, doing Daywave has, like, introduced me, like, the jar guy? I didn't need to know anything about that. I didn't need to know anything about that. This is it's ruined my soul. It's, like, appropriate. There's a pentagram behind me.
ritual of some kind, but it looks
I
like a
am.
summoning
I
ritual.
was innocent. I was running around in like the grass in the forest, and I was like eating oranges and like drinking out of coconuts and stuff like that. And I was like, "What is this? It's a computer." Oh, there's a bunch of degenerates that want me on the show, and like now they're gonna be really mean to me.
Ritual might have already been performed when this happens.
Yes, I remember Rotten.com. Yeah.
Подпишитесь на канал, поставьте под этим видео лайк, напишите комментарий.
They are wrapping up the paranormal video in typical YouTube style when something weird is caught on camera behind him. Some people say this is a possible paranormal entity, but if you pay attention, it
Just
looks
wait
like
till
it
you
could
find
be
the
a
guy that
drawing
makes
on the wall.
makes and eats poutine. No.
But even so, why is only the
No.
drawing lighting up? Number
No, I'm not.
11. A ghost hunter named Solo.
Well, luckily I don't know what live leak is yet, so I'm not even into that. That's what it says.
Wow. It literally sounded.
Who's throwing rocks?
The narrator is all. That's chills, man. That's chills. And yeah, he's really bad at it. That's probably why he became famous. It's like some weird ASMR.
Grab me back, grab me back, grab me back. Quick, get up, get up, get up.
While hiking through a forest, a group of explorers was on the verge of encountering something straight out of a nightmare. One man appears to be speaking to something in the distance when, without
better
warning,
narrator.
this occurs.
I don't know. I've been face down in a ditch for 2 hours. I was trying to save your buddy, okay? I don't think there's much left I have to prove. Okay, if you could come help, that'd be nice. Okay, I don't know where this thing is or when it's gonna.
A mysterious
How do I not?
creature attacked the man.
Cheddar says, "How do I not know about these things?" Like, I don't know, bro. I'm not like terminally online like that. I don't, I'm online. Like, I used to not be on Twitter. I used to like never touch Twitter. And like until Royce was like, "Yo, you should hang out on Twitter." And now I'm on Twitter kind of a lot. And but like I'm not like terminally online. Like Royce and Pessy and like Frozen and JJ, they're online all the time, dude. I'm not online like that. I don't want to be. I got shit going on.
And dragged him away, his agonized screams echoing through the air.
Or when it's gonna.
Basically just hours of video of Asians getting stuck in factory machinery and ripped to shreds. No fucking way. Oh. Well, I mean, that does seem like something I'd watch.
Panicked, one of his friends rushes to assist, but the
They
video
never
suddenly
show
cuts
him, huh,
off,
Big
leaving
B?
everyone questioning what happened next. Was it all staged,
Weird.
or was it something far more horrifying? On January 6, 2023, while climbing Mount Bailey in California, Crystal recorded a video to document her journey.
Perfect visual of what we've been dealing with. This is a small one for me.
So, the snow in California is like, it's different. It's like heavier. and so like it'll avalanche like easily. In case you didn't know about like there's different snows in different like mountain ranges. In California, the snow is like very heavy and it's like wet.
Down.
So like ices pretty easily, and then like you know, it can avalanche.
Keeps coming from way up there. This stuff has.
And there's tons of it. In California, there's this place called Blue Canyon, which was like, I don't know, 45 minutes from me. And they would get 30, 40-foot snowbanks. It would bury houses.
No traction.
And then people lived up there. People lived up there, and they hated it.
Shuffle our feet across.
Yeah, I got snow.
I dealt
This is
with on the
snow's-
bowl and just decided to turn around.
The conditions were pretty tough that day, so Crystal made the smart call to head back for her safety. 2 days later, she came back to try the hike again. In a video she recorded just before sunrise, she was smiling, enjoying some music, and really soaking in the hike. Unfortunately, not long after that, the California Office of Emergency Services got an SOS alert from her Garmin InReach device, saying she had taken a serious fall. Rescuers rushed to help, but despite their best efforts, Crystal passed away from her injuries. Her story is a tough reminder of how unpredictable hiking can be, even for experienced adventurers. A group of friends
Well, why
was
do you
driving
get?
down
I
a
mean,
desolate
like, I
forest.
feel like you didn't come prepared, or like you had a bad guide, or just didn't come prepared. I mean, like that's on you.
Road late at night, around 3 a.m., when they came across something unsettling.
What the?
Stop. No,
Stop.
I'm not. No.
No, good call. I'm not stopping. No, that's a trap right there. Or he got in a terrible accident and his parents are burning to death in a car. Either way, it's not my problem.
What the?
Either way, that is not my problem.
A woman exhibiting strange behavior was spotted on the side of the road, moving in an unsettling manner. The driver, reluctant to stop at first, drove past but later became worried and chose to go back.
No, he's right. I would drive right through that. I would call the cops. I would call the cops, and there's a mosquito. But I would drive right through that. That seems like a trap to me.
There she is.
Hey, Brandon.
Bro, what the? See? That was it. That was it. She's crying.
Upon returning, they found the woman lying on the ground, which led them to call the police. Several hours later, at 5 a.m., they returned to the same road and stumbled upon something even more bizarre.
Yep, she had to have come up out of the water. Yep, there's a dig spot there. So she came up from down there. That's had to have been why she was so wet.
The woman had come out of the water deep in the forest, but why was she there? What was she doing out in the middle of nowhere at 3 a.m.? It's a mystery that still hasn't been solved.
Did the cops show up? And where'd she go?
Two hikers disappeared in the freezing depths of a Utah canyon for more than 24 hours.
Baby says different types of snow with temperature 28 to 33 degrees is the worst driving snow. Under 10 snow is dust. Yeah, so I used to drive over Donner Pass a lot. I used to do it like all the time, right? Because I snowboarded a lot as a kid. And that is a dangerous ass road. It's I-80 like over Donner Pass, and like people die on that shit all the time. And a lot of times people don't know how to like drive on it because they're like, I don't know, coming up from San Francisco or something. So there's always, people don't know they need chains, and it's a mess, dude. But I drove on it a lot. So I know how to drive through snow, but that doesn't help me in Florida.
A rescue team using an infrared drone managed to find them, but the rugged cliffs and steep drops made it almost impossible to reach them.
You guys in here? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna try to find my way around to you, okay? Stay there.
They successfully rescued the hikers just in time after carefully navigating the dangerous terrain. Late at night, people in a small town in Asia were freaked out by weird noises coming from an old, abandoned cave. A curious
go in
group
there.
decided to check it out, but what they found was way more than they ever expected. They spotted a woman crawling on all fours, and as they got closer, she started moving toward them in this weird, jerky way.
There's still places that that let you drive with chains. I mean, back when I was driving it, which is like, it's been like 10 years, maybe longer. So yeah, back when I was driving it, they required chains or 4-wheel drive. But yeah.
Freaked out, the group quickly backed off, completely confused by what they'd just seen. When the authorities searched the cave later, there was nothing. No sign of the figure.
Okay,
It was
why are
like
chains dumb? Tell me why chains are dumb. I don't understand. I never put chains on my car because I always drove like 4-wheel drives. So, but I saw people put, there was this one Asian guy that was decided like, okay, there's plenty of like exits to go off and like put chains on your car. But not this Asian guy. He decided to stop right in the middle of the fucking freeway as cars are zooming past to put his chains on. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you right in the middle lane of the freeway to put his chains on? Some people, man.
She vanished into thin air. Late at night, a man was in a swamp when he heard something deeply unsettling.
Cars mainly use cables. Yeah, I saw cars that use cables. Yeah. You know, some of those trucks have those like spinning chains that go under them, where the trucker presses a button and it lowers like a spinning chain for them to get traction, but it's for like trucks. Asians are dumb.
He was puzzled by this.
I mean, I think they just don't care sometimes, dude. They just don't give a flying fuck. Like, and they have no ability to like know what like a personal bubble is. Like, you know, sitting next to them on the ski lift, it'd be like a 5-man ski lift, right? And like a big bench. And like you get on with an Asian. And that Asian would sit right fucking next to you, like touching, like right next to you. And there's like plenty of bench. Scoot over. Just scoot over, dude. Look, we're tilting. This is a chair lift. We are tilting. Scoot over. You go on the other side of the lift. Go on the other side of the lift. And they're kind of disgusting. Like they are kind of disgusting. Not all of them, of course, but like a lot of them, they just don't give a fuck. They'll spit and like, ah. One time I saw a little Asian kid riding down the hill on a walk. It like as a sled, it was a walk. They didn't want to buy a sled, so they're like, we're bringing the cookware. He got in the sled and he's sliding down the hill on the walk. I almost died laughing. I almost died. Because that's like the most Chinese thing I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of Chinese. We called them Bayesians because they'd come up from like the San Francisco Bay Area and they were Asian. And they'd bring like rice cookers up and stuff. They were just, man, a lot of them would go on like gambling junkets. You'd see buses with like a bunch of Chinese riding going over to like Reno to go gamble and stuff like that. Yeah, they're a type of people.
Sound of church bells ringing, so he started filming the strange noise. He thought maybe he could figure it out, so he checked the area, but there was no church anywhere. What could
they eat
explain
food that
church
wiggles?
bells ringing
That
out
still
in the middle of
wiggles? So yeah, gross.
Was it just a weird...
They love it, dude. They'll just find anything and just eat it and just pop it in their mouths. That's how they survive, and that's how they get billions of them. All right, they're not shy about eating stuff. They'll walk down the beach and just grab stuff off the beach and dip it in soy sauce and then throw it down the hatch. There's actually a video of a guy doing that, and I'm like, is that dangerous? I don't know. Maybe, probably not. He seems to know what he's doing.
Coincidence or something stranger. While hiking
Gambling
deep
is
in
so much fun. I mean, yeah, if you're winning, right? If you lose, isn't it like not fun?
Woods, Russell Acord stumbled upon several nest-like formations in towering trees.
So there's a full bed right here. Look at this.
It's a Bigfoot nest.
All this stuff is matted down.
Yep, that's a Bigfoot nest.
Literally matted
Seen
down.
them a million times.
I can't roll off this thing left or right. Literally couldn't do it. Let me have that camera. You see how this is all, it's a dish. It's literally a place to lay down.
Sure,
It's
sure,
clearly been slept in. It's been inhabited. And I want to
Farrell
say
was gambling last night. Did you win a lot? What'd you do? Where'd you go? You went to the gambling parlor?
bed, but this is a nest.
As long as you have money. Yeah,
It's
that's the
up in a
problem.
tree in an elevated position. Deer don't
You
do
feel alive when you win. Nice.
this. Elk don't do this.
The rest of the time you feel dead inside, right? Which is the majority of the time, because remember, the house always wins. So like 60% of the time you are losing money. So 40% of the time you feel alive, but 60% of the time you're just dead. You're just dead.
Something that thinks critically or is intelligent had to have done this. It seemed very strange in this particular setting.
Intelligent?
Look down below me. There's more than one nest.
The nests were made from thick twigs and branches, woven together in a way that resembled giant bird nests. Russell believes they are used by Bigfoot, especially by mothers and their young. He's certain the nests show signs of being slept in. Who knows what else might be out there in the woods? Imagine living in a quiet little town where everyone knows each other, a cozy place near
White. That's a white that's white town. Everyone there is white. So it sounds pretty peaceful.
Minnesota, surrounded by snowy forests and peaceful nights. But lately, something strange has been disrupting the calm. People have been hearing loud, terrifying roars echoing.
They have those shitty little slot machines at the VFW by my house. We had dinner and played those machines. Won $300. Hey, Zax, what's up? $300. All right, that's cool. Right on.
And
right
some
on.
say they've seen a huge, shadowy creature with
How long have
glowing
we been
red
on?
eyes.
Since 8. Every night. Except for tomorrow night, which I'm going to start at 6. Because on Fridays I have to do 4 hours. So I'm going to start at 6.
The rumors are spreading fast, and a TikToker named Jesse decided to check it out for himself. What he filmed that night has left the internet both shocked and terrified. It was a cold, snowy night on December 22nd, 2024, when Jesse was woken up by a deafening roar. His
Not bad
heart
for
raced
40
as he
and play.
sat up.
40, that is not bad at all. That's like 600%. That's pretty good.
Confused.
That's
Could the
pretty
rumors
good.
be real? Was this the same sound people had been talking about in his town? Determined to get to the bottom of it, Jesse grabbed his phone and stepped
Sweet, man. Set your alarm. Yeah, hop on over.
outside into
6
the freezing night.
6 to
The sound
10. We're
was
doing
coming-
tomorrow night. That's Fridays for me because I have to do the premium. We start premium at 8 p.m. So hopefully you guys are what's it called? You know what I mean.
From the dark woods nearby, leading up
Subscribers.
the mountain. Despite the danger, he
And
decided
if you want to gift subs so other people become subscribers, then a lot of you are. So it's like, it'd be cool if you did.
to follow it
It'd be
alone.
cool if you
As he went
did.
deeper into the forest, he started recording, and that's when he captured something on camera.
Got something coming down, man. I got something screaming down there. I don't know what this is, man. Something
A
screaming down there,
Wendigo.
man. Hello?
Bullshit.
Where are you?
Bullshit. You hear? Okay, you're walking through the woods at night, right? It's snowing and it's dark and you're alone, and then you hear that and you're like, "Hello? No, no, I'm sorry. Hey, look at that, Feral. Who did that? Feral Pigeon gifted one and Goofy Boots gifted one. Thank you guys. I'll give you a bell for that. 2 bells. That's 2 bells. And who got it? Despite got it, and then Renee's got it. Sweet guys. Yeah, if you're walking through the snowy woods in the middle of the night, I don't know why on earth you would be doing that. Free side, give 5. Thank you so much, dude. That's awesome. Now 5 people get to have it. That's really cool. And now you guys get to watch my premium. And, yeah, it should be fun. It's more fun with more people. It's just... The streams are always more fun with more people. I mean, not that it's not fun with few people, but more people are usually more fun.
Stop right now!
So thank you. I appreciate that. Big BC. See, John, you're loved even though what? I ride an e-bike and I'm gay. Is that what you were about to say, Big? Is that I'm gay. I'll give you a free one. If you want to answer, I'll give you a free one. I'll give you a free gay. Go ahead. Nothing yet. No.
Blood-chilling screams rang out through the forest. They weren't just loud, they felt primal, almost like something from another world. But what Jesse did next was baffling. He began
Cheddar says, yeah, I kind of suck. Dude, you're in good company.
shouting back at
No, Goofy Boots, not you. No, not you. Not you. I said Big B, not you. Big B said, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say
revealing his
nothing.
position. It wasn't the best decision,
Okay.
especially since
You're loved even though...
the creature seemed to
What?
react and move closer.
Freeside, you have all... I mean, you have the right to say that to me, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it unless you actually pay me to say it. So... It's a thing now. It's become a thing. Like, you guys can call me gay in the chat all night long. And trust me, I know you will. I know you will. It doesn't make me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable when you say, oh, you're loved. We want to hug you and, like, you know, soothe your inner child. And I'm like, no! I hate support. I hate support. It's unfamiliar and it makes me uncomfortable. Call me gay all you want. That's my safe space. Right? That's why I do this to myself. Night after night after night.
Loud snapping noises echoed through the forest, as if the creature was getting closer. Panicked, Jesse tried to hide behind a tree, and soon after, the video suddenly stopped. Later, Jesse told his viewers that he stayed perfectly still for several minutes, keeping his flashlight off to stay hidden. During that time, he heard heavy sniffing.
Farrell says I think it's mainly the e-bike thing. You guys don't even realize... oh, somebody hit my PayPal. Somebody hit my PayPal. Zax, you gave me $5? Or was it Scott? Was it Scott? Was it multiple people? Hold on. Might be in my Ko-Fi. Refresh. Yep. Zax. Big penis. Zax thing the big penis. Are you serious, bro? Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that.
And felt the ground shake as if something large was moving closer, but he never saw anything. Once the noises faded and the creature seemed to vanish, Jesse ran back home.
Hey, look at that. Farrell gave $10. You are well liked and people genuinely care about you. I don't think that's the case.
When he got home,
I don't think that's the case at all. I think people like to make me feel uncomfortable, and that's why they tell me like how much I'm loved and treasured as a human being, which is like touche. Touche, because you guys have like, we keep calling him gay, we keep calling him homo and stuff like that. He's not responding. He's not responding. What else can we do? And you ponder it. And you're all like, reverse psychology? And that's, I'm like a child. I'm like a toddler. It's very easy to trick me.
Sounds
I'm sure you've noticed that by now.
That night, and his search led him
sure
to
you
a
have.
chilling conclusion a Wendigo.
So
With
no
this new
positive
information,
affirmations. No, we believe in you, Johns. Nothing like that. No, I want you to call me gay and then, like, spit in my breakfast cereal. That kind of thing, right? Because that's, you know.
Jesse shared the
what
video
makes me
on
feel at home.
TikTok, showing everyone what he had
And if you're my toddler, punch me in the Adam's apple once in a while. Just completely out of the blue.
caught on camera. The video quickly went viral.
I'm just like, oh, I love you. Because he can hit pretty hard now.
Sparking a lot of speculation online. Some people from near Minnesota
Like,
claimed they
jeez.
believed Jesse's story.
Bro!
saying they'd heard similar.
I carried you. Like, I'm not like your mom that carried you for 9 months. Carried you. I'm like, you're just laying there. But, like, I carried you afterward. I, like, carried you around and stuff like that. I'm like, I love you and I'll protect you. And now 4 years later, almost 5. Now he just fucking, he, like, heel kicks me. He'll pick up his foot and, like, drop his heel right on my occipital, like, right here. Just right in the eye. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just like sleeping.
There sounds in the area. However, others remained.
And now the 1.5-year-old's getting getting pretty feisty too.
Skeptical. To this day, no one has been able to explain what Jesse encountered.
I want you to squirm like an octopus on a Chinaman's plate. That sounds sexual. Why did I get a tingle from that?
That night. Was it truly a Wendigo?
What? I felt a tingle.
The Appalachian Mountains.
Am I sick?
Are
I'm
incredibly
sick.
Beautiful, stretching across 13 U.S. states, known for their lush forests, rolling hills, and
Big B says, I found 150 cringe positive affirmations. Please tell me you were taking a dump at your grandma's house. And it was on the toilet tank. Please tell me. You're right across from the footprints in the sand poster, and you look behind you as you were like, and the positive affirmations book, and it's like it's pretty small, right? And you open it up, you're like, yeah, this makes me feel good. This makes me feel better. Is that it? Is that what you got?
vast green landscapes. They're a popular spot for hikers and campers. However, beneath this natural beauty, there's a darker side.
What was
a
gay?
reputation for strange,
What was gay
unexplained
about
occurrences.
that? What's gay about that? The squirming on a Chinaman's plate turning me on?
Some people claim the mountains hold secrets. With
It's not gay. It's not gay. Riding an e-bike around is gay.
eerie rules like if you hear something, act
Hey, couch turfing. My wife was gifted a membership by Freeside Thug. You guys like know each other?
like you didn't, or if you see something
I like how my wife is. No, actually, she's a mod. She's a mod, so yeah.
never talk
But thanks,
about.
bro.
Many share chilling stories online, warning others to stay silent, as acknowledging what you see could make things worse. Lizzie, who loves hiking and camping,
Big B says, John, you are a leader in my life. That's not necessarily positive,
often spends hours
especially for you.
on TikTok. looking for
That's not
inspiration.
necessarily positive, but you see, I know you're trying to make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, that's not necessarily positive. Yeah, in fact, that could be like very dangerous.
One day, she came across
I won't lead you astray. I'm not going to do that, right? Trust me, you guys are in good hands. You guys are in good hands. I'll baby bird you and stuff like that, and I'll spit little bits of food in your mouth, because I care about you. I really do. I really do. But that was not necessarily an affirmation or an insult. I mean, depending on what kind of person you are.
videos about the Appalachian Mountains. While she appreciated their beauty, the eerie stories intrigued her even more.
Zach says your wife must be a saint. Congrats, dude. She really does put up with a lot. Yeah.
Along with her friend Alexandra, Lizzie decided to explore the
What?
mountains. Instead of camping in tents,
It is what it
played
is.
it safe by renting an Airbnb near the forest. Their plan was to hike during the day and retreat to the comfort of their cabin at night. The first day
You
went
define your own path and follow it confidently. Are you just opening up fortune cookies and reading them off to me? Because you're reading the affirmations. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're radiant strength. You radiate strength and determination. These are fortune cookies. These are fortune cookies. I should just get 1,000 fortune cookies and just crack them open whenever I'm feeling blue, which is pretty often.
smoothly, with scenic trails and stunning views. But what began as a peaceful
Couch just says, just say the words, I'm a saint. Fine, I'm a saint.
trip soon took a sinister turn.
Is that what you're trying to say, Jess? Is that what you're trying to say? You're a saint, honey, and I love you. You put up with a lot of my garbage, and I love you very much. Is that what you want?
That night, everything
There.
seemed normal until 2 a.m. when Lizzie and Alexandra were abrupt.
You guys hear that? She pops in the room like Kramer. She's like, gay? Now she's dying laughing. This is us. You see? we were. It was in Savannah. I was in Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. And now she bursts in and calls me gay after forcing me to say that she's a saint. So, Big B says, John, you're deserving of love and respect. Stop. Put the fucking book down, dude. Put the fucking book. It's not. They're honey roasting me.
You deserve it.
That's terrible.
Woken by horrifying, blood-curdling screams echoing from the forest outside.
Goofy Boots says the trolling is coming from inside the house. Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, who's dying here? Besides my will to live and my self-respect and, you know, my children's... No, they still love me. They still love me because they don't know any better yet. So, yeah.
Mike.
If it weren't for your nipples, you'd have it all. Dude, it's not... I could do without my nipples. I could just bick my nipples off, right? Just shave those bad boys right off my body. And I wouldn't know... I don't use them for anything. They're not pierced or anything. They're not a point of pride or shame to me. But you guys seem to be really enamored with my nipples. Which I don't get. Like, do you think about them? When you're not on your day-to-day, when you're going about your business, you're grocery shopping, you're thinking about my nipples? Are you? Thank you. Thank you. Big B says, last one. You are a beacon of confidence, inspiring others around you. I mean, yeah, that one's kind of true. I mean, that one is kind of true, though. So, thank you. I appreciate that, Big B. You know what? I got to really learn to take compliments. I really need to learn to take compliments. Because I'm probably my own worst enemy. I'm my biggest critic, because I'm an artist. And I just need to learn to start taking compliments and, like, people appreciating me and my work. So, thank you, Big B. I do exude confidence and machismo and, like... yeah, like, I'm the full package. It's going to take some practice. It is going to take some practice. If you hear something, no, you didn't. If you hear something, no, what is this, the hood? This kind of seems like the hood. There's probably just like she-boons fighting in the bathroom, the public bathroom over there.
Loud, unsettling screams echoed through the night, with someone shouting, Ayuda, which means help in Spanish. Lizzie and Alexandra were unsure how to respond.
Couch Surfing says when he gets complimented, he gets suspicious. Well, right? I mean, like, you're my wife, and like, right? She knows. She knows. If somebody walks by like, hey, looking good, John. And I'm like, what the fuck do you what's he want? What's he up to? What's going on there?
This wasn't some unexplained phenomenon. It was terrifyingly real, and someone clearly needed help. But what could they do? Eventually, the screams and gunshots faded.
Cheddar says he does. He never believes me when I say I love his streams, so I stopped telling him. No, don't stop telling me that. I do like that. That's not complimenting me directly. That's complimenting the stream, which is not me. I don't watch these. I mean, I don't. I have. And then I have watched these streams, and then I've laughed at them. And then I realized I'm laughing at my own jokes. And that makes me feel like a psychopath. So it's like, it's a very strange kind of, being John Malkovich kind of a situation. You know, like, why am I laughing at my own jokes? I said that. Why am I surprised at that? Because I forget a lot. I kind of leave my body when I do this. But no, please do tell me you love my streams. I appreciate that. or I hate it. Whatever's better for you.
Fearing the worst and unsure of what to do, the
Cal
girl
Sherby says it's ridiculous. Sulkopath. I'm a sulkopath.
decided to stay quiet.
I'm going to make a shirt. It's going to be a black shirt. It's going to be sulkopath. I'll make a woman's version, so it's like the cut is different and stuff. I'll make a man's version, of course, but yeah, I'll make those shirts, and you guys buy them and like wear them around. Okay? Is that a deal? Good.
quiet, following the TikTok warnings.
Despite. Make me something. Make me one of those. Do that. Please.
If something strange happens in the Appalachian Mountains, don't say or do anything. They debated whether or not to post the video on TikTok, but once they were safe and far from the mountains,
Free said, I laugh at my own jokes all the time, and I have come to accept that about myself. Someone's got to laugh at my jokes. Lord knows my wife doesn't. I get my wife to laugh at my jokes sometimes, but I also get her to like cringe at my jokes, and those are funnier for me. Those are funnier for me. But sometimes I don't even share my jokes with her. I'll just be sitting on the couch and just start laughing, and then she'll like look at me, and she knows exactly what's happening. She knows there's like something in my brain going on that made me laugh, even though it's not like relevant to like what's going on in the room or anything. She'll think, like, it's a very natural thing for a human being to think, oh, there's another human being in the middle of the room laughing. He must be laughing at something we both have context in, right? This gets me in trouble a lot because it could be completely out of context and there's some sort of very serious situation, like somebody like is bleeding really bad in the room, and then I'm just like, they're like, what the fuck are you laughing at? I'm like, it's nothing. It's very difficult to explain that to people. Jess knows because I'll just I'll laugh like a sociopath in the middle of the day, just when nothing's going on. And then she's like, there's something up. There's something up. And if I were to explain it to her, it would make no sense. If I explain the joke in my head, or it's not even a joke a lot of time, it's just a funny situation that might be completely hypothetical. So not even based in reality. Like if this happened and then this person was there to see this happen, how would the other person react to that? It's very complicated to understand. But in my head, it's hilarious. And like subtly and very witty, dry humor. And it's just like, I can't express that to you. I can't express what's going on in my head. It's got to be a disorder. It has to be a disorder. Because like, it really does. It has gotten me in trouble before. I've gotten slapped for doing that. I've gotten slapped in the face because I was laughing at something in my head while I wasn't paying attention at all to what was going around me. Not at all. Not at all. I got slapped in the face. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened? It's like bringing me back from the dead. It's very strange.
They decided to share it. They wanted people to see what they had experienced. The video quickly went viral, attracting
It's one of
attention
those
from
disorders.
all over the
Yeah,
world.
one of those
Many
disorders.
criticized Lizzie and Alexandra for not taking action, while others defended
But
them.
you know, it works both ways. Because sometimes I'll just laugh randomly at shit in my head. But other times I'll be like deeply depressed about something in my head. That's in my head. That has nothing to do with what's going on now. I'm just like bummed out, dude. And I can't control it. I can't like, you might be like, snap out of it. There's no snapping out of it. It's just, we sad today. That's why my brain's just like, hey, wake up. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Today we're going to be sad. I'm like, no. He's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yesterday you were fine. You even had a couple of laughs. But not today. Today you're fucking sad. So deal with it. I'm like, thanks. Okay, thank you.
citing the eerie warnings tied to the area.
Arden Sherry doing my PayPal and my bonfire. Thank you,
Lizzie
bud.
and Alexandra haven't posted any updates, leaving the internet to speculate and argue over the terrifying events they filmed. A group of divers discovered a mysterious box while scuba diving, and, intrigued, they decided to explore it.
I laugh when people say sad shit and I crack jokes about sad. Dude, that's just a coping mechanism, right? Like, I don't know if it's like it's an uncomfortable thing, right? When you make jokes about like sad situations, even though it's like, I used to be a lot worse about it. I've kind of toned it down quite a bit. It's just like, oh, your dad died. Well, he did have AIDS. Yeah, and that's true. Yeah. You don't see the humor in that?
It's right here. It's right here.
Some people kind of think I'm a dick sometimes. Sometimes. I can see why. I can see why.
Holy mackerel, what the hell is this thing? It's coming up. Oh my god. Hold on.
Just whack off about it like a man? No. Men don't fucking... There's nothing less manly than fucking whacking your own dick. That's like... That's kind of gay. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of gay. I mean, you're giving a hand job, but also you're getting a hand job from a man, so... You know.
Let it come up.
Oh, it's a big...
Feral Pigeon says, not cool, John. My dad died of AIDS. See? That's pretty funny. You guys don't see the humor in that. He was like laying in bed and he was like, oh, I love you so much. And then the skin falls off his back. That's like a pie in the face from a clown. That's fucking hilarious. You guys just don't have a sense of humor. So fucking...
It contained ashes and shaken by the discovery.
Ghost chat loads. Yeah. Ghost chat loads.
They decided to return it. Was it linked to a ritual, or had it been deliberately thrown away? This man hiked through...
Cheddar says, not cool, John. My dad is still gone to buy some milk. Well, it was probably your fault. I mean, it kind of is. If your dad left, it means he didn't love you enough to stay. That is a fact.
Aokigahara, the Sea of Truth.
I'm getting dark tonight. Like what is the... You guys... Like, you're bringing out some darkness in me. Usually I'm happy-go-lucky Sulk, right? I'm like, hey, everybody, we're going to have a great day today. Oh, your dad has AIDS? Well, it's his fault for being a sinner. Waka waka. I need a horn. I need a horn. Because I'm just a clown.
A forest known for its tragic history as a place
but
where
I'm not
some
black.
people go
Oh, that is tragic.
to end their lives. Signs at the entrance encourage visitors to...
Oh, who gave a sub? I can't see from this screen. Is it from is Freeside still giving out? Okay, I'll give it whatever. There you go. Thank you.
seek help rather than suffer in solitude. As he explored, he encountered disturbing sights, such as an
Christian says, this is my angry place. It's not. It's a fun place.
bicycle and an empty knife package.
There is a lot of darkness that goes on here. It's a cult, for God's sakes. What do you expect? You think it's all going to be love bombing and like drum circles and like sex piles and stuff like that? That's a large part of a cult, yes, but there are also some darks. Hear me out. There are some dark sides of a cult. If this isn't something that you've known about, I hate to break it to you, but sometimes some pretty dark shit happens in cults.
Amplifying the eerie feeling of the forest.
You know, if you want to like, a poison is a pretty, yeah.
A few meters away from the road right now.
Yeah.
But
and then people, they don't come back. They come to the comet.
I've already found an abandoned bike. So
that shit ain't abandoned. That's just a homeless person's bike. Or some guy stole a bike and he left it there and he's going to come back for it.
Actually, a pretty nice bike. Let's take a look at it.
Jess says, Christian, the kids love the ducks so much. The toddler will carry around multiple ducks in his arms. It's so cute. He'll carry it like this. With like a ducks. Yeah, like you got your ducks, buddy.
I don't think.
Hey, Ampu, a $5. Thanks, bud. He says, you ever hear about the suicidal guy? Can I say suicidal on YouTube? I don't give a shit. That went to Mexico, ended up doing blow and banging hookers for a week and decided to live. Moral of the story is key to happiness is hookers and blow. Well, I think it's not necessarily hookers and blow. I think the key to happiness was him leaving his job and getting a taste of freedom for like a week. Right? I think he just hated his life. And he went to go, he's like, whatever, I'm just going to fucking do stuff. And then he's like, wait, I'm having fun. I had a good time. So why? That's the moral of the story. Have a good time. Don't, this is your life. Don't shit on it. You know, don't. And it's like, if you go to an office every day, they're going to shit on you.
Here a long time.
So yeah.
What do we got in here? And
it's not necessarily hookers and blow. It could be all kinds of things.
There's a packet for a knife. Maybe somebody's going out into the woods too.
Ooh, I know what happened.
To slash them.
Japan has since set up cameras and enlisted volunteers.
Here's the thing about. See, this is a perfect example. Ampu, like you said that at the right time because this is a perfect example. The Japanese work themselves to death, right? And they're like, I don't want to live like this. This sucks. I'm not getting laid. I work myself to death. And like, it's probably expensive there. I don't know. Tokyo. And they're like, whatever. I'm just going to go in this peaceful forest and then just like end it. Right? Well, why do that? Why not just like quit your job and just kind of like bum around for a while and just reevaluate shit, dude. You don't have to like end it. Like, you know, you don't have to end yourself so you don't have to come into work tomorrow. You can just not go into work tomorrow. You just not show up. That's all you have to, you just not going. I've done that. I've done that a million times, right? Where I'm just like, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to do that shit. That shit fucking sucks and I hate the people there. They don't like me either. Because I don't do anything. Problem solved. I don't need to go out into a fucking forest and write, oh, it's, no, I cannot stand my life anymore and I will be at peace in the, no, fuck that. I might go hang out in the forest and just kind of like collect myself, you know, drink some beers, smoke some doobies, go swim in a lake, you know, that kind of shit. Just kind of like center, you know, just center. And then who knows, man, you might meet some like chicks out there. They're like, hey, we're just hikers and stuff. And like we're doing, and then some weird porno thing happens. Pornos do start like that. Is a depressed office worker, Ching Chong Bing Pong, whatever his name is. And then he goes out and he's all like, I don't need a tent in the woods because I'm going to go in there. I'm going to, I guess they can't shoot themselves because they don't have guns. Gay. But then he goes out and then he's all like, you know what? I'm just going to vibe for a little while first before I do it. Kind of chicken. And then he just like, you know, he meets some people and he's vibing and he's all like, yeah, this ain't so bad. You know how pornos go, right? You know the plot of a porno. Everybody knows what happens. I can skip that, right? But then your life is different and it's awesome. And you're like, what have I been doing this entire time? Going in and like sleeping on my keyboard to impress my boss who doesn't give a fuck about me? No. This is a big problem. This is a big problem, especially now that they're not paying you dick. People are getting fired in droves. People are getting fired in droves right now. because of AI, because of outsourcing, because of insourcing, where they ship Indians in because they're going to work for like $10 an hour and have some sort of doctorate from a strip mall. Honestly, it's not worth. They're not good doctors, but as long as they have that piece of paper and work for $10 an hour, there you go. Yeah, just quit. Just fucking quit. If you're that close to ending your life because you hate it so much, because you just despise it so much, just go do something else. Just go do something else. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have the money to do that. Well, you have a car. Sell your car. If you have a house, sell your house. You probably don't have a house, but you have a car. Sell your car. Put on a backpack and just like throw a dart at the map. Buy a one-way ticket and see what happens. A lot of people are just chicken. I'm like, you're so chicken that you're afraid to go to, like, I don't know, Namibia or something like that. But you're not chicken, but you're gonna go kill yourself. That actually takes some fucking balls, dude. That takes some balls to actually just go somewhere. Do something reckless like the hookers and blow guy. He had it figured out after a week. After 1 week, he went down there and he's like, I'm going to end it. I'm going to do like leaving Las Vegas. I'm going to drink myself to death. And then after a week, he's like, wait a second. This is fucking awesome. I just hated that place. I should tell them to kill themselves. Now you're thinking. Hell yeah, soldier. Join the Sulk stream. Get on the cult. He's a Sulkopath now.
To help prevent further loss of life. But unfortunately, people still visit the forest with dark intentions. A wildlife camera that was meant to capture coyotes ended up filming something really strange.
Couch Trophy says, don't explain porn to children, though. There must be some context to that. No, please explain porn to us like we're children. There we go, Feral. Oh my God. Okay. When a man and a woman love each other very much, or they just met and they're kind of hard up on cash, or I cannot continue with this analogy. I refuse to continue with this. I tried. I went running at it. But then I was like, whoa. Sometimes I'm a little bit too like, okay, let's go give it a shot. Let's go give this a shot. Not that one. Despite says I really got to stop zoning out. I get so lost. Dude, don't worry about it. This is in on the test. I'm just, like, I'm flattered that you're actually listening to me, but like, trust me, it's like you can get bits and pieces and it'll still be just as valuable. Or not at all. What the fuck is that?
A strange creature emerged from the darkness,
Fake.
revealing an unsettling combination of cat-like ears, a wolf-like body, and a disturbingly human face. The footage has left viewers speculating about what the creature could
Big B says pizza delivery guy and a lonely housewife. And go. Okay, so the guy comes up. He's like, go get your pizza. No, I'm not going to do that.
be. But
I'm
no
not
one
doing
has been
that.
able to explain it
I'm not going to. No.
yet. While camping in the woods, YouTuber Outdoors with Air
Farrell says porn sets an unrealistic expectation of how quickly a plumber will show up. Okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll be there between 10 and 5. Between 10 and 5? But I'm horny now. Yeah, well, 10 and 5. Like, Jesus, dude. I'm supposed to, like... Okay, what's on TV?
Eric heard unusual sounds and chose to look into it. The closer he got, the louder the sounds became.
You guys hear that?
He decides to use his night vision camera and sees something.
That is bizarre. They're coming closer. Analytics. Yeah.
Could it just be some kind of animal, or is it something more sinister? Doug, a Fear Fanatics vlogger, went solo camping at East Fork State Park in Ohio. While setting up his camp, he saw...
Christian says living with regret is scary. Sure, and you're going to live with regret no matter what. That's a human condition. You're going to live with regret, right? I mean, it's basically unavoidable because you're going to go down a certain path that either, oh, maybe I should have gone and done this. I, should have lived up my earlier years, or maybe usually like, maybe I shouldn't have done that in my earlier years. You're going to live with regret regardless. But like, how much can you stand, and like how much? Just don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, right? You're gonna make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, of course. That's how you learn, right? No one in the history of human beings have ever like nailed it time after time after time. And maybe they have had a good stretch. Let's say that, they grew up, did well in school, hit a good college, landed an awesome job, a hot wife and shit like that. And they're all like, man, I'm nailing it. I'm in the fucking zone. And then, when you're 40, it rolls around, you're all like, I am untouchable. I can't do any wrong. And then you bang your Mexican housekeeper or something like that, Arnold. And you fucking blow it. You blow it, dude. No one is gonna nail it perfectly. That's all I'm saying. Don't be afraid of like regretting things, because you will. You absolutely will. But you're never gonna be perfect, and it's actually better that way. It's better that you're not perfect. It teaches you a little bit of humility, a little bit of you are not infallible, right? There's a lot of people out there who just think they're the hottest shit since shit happened. And like, I've been humiliated more than seriously, more than I deserve. I'm going to I'll level with you on that. It's kind of made me a better person. I don't care when people call me gay. It happens a lot. But I'm also like, I'm more resilient to the bad things that happen in my life. And bad things do happen. Of course they do. And I've made myself a good, decent life here. After a shitload of shit and shit. Just crawling through piles of shit. So, you're going to crawl through some shit. You will. And it's probably good for you. It's character building, even though I don't like that term. But trust me, it's okay to regret stuff. It is okay to regret actions. It's okay to regret your past, right? The thing you have to do is move forward. That's very important. And then learn from that. That's also asking people way too much. That like a lot of people like do shit and then they don't learn shit from it. Like you're not learning anything from this experience. That's how you know somebody is truly retarded. When like a smart person will learn from other people's mistakes. But a stupid person can't even learn from their own mistakes. And they just keep doing them. Like a fucking automaton. Like an NPC. They just keep doing them. Like, dude, you got arrested again? Like, are you serious? Yeah, well, I was just like, I was driving drunk. And, Stop. You're fucking yourself. Okay, once. Once you get a DUI. Once, okay. That's like, okay, well, that's a mistake. You should learn from that mistake. But then you get like 5 DUIs? You have 5? You have 5 DUIs? Do you do anything besides drive drunk? Or is that just your thing? That's just like how you get your funds out. Don't do that. Don't be fucking retarded. That's retarded. That is retarded.
A flickering light in the distance, which soon disappeared.
Okay, there's the light, guys. I'm gonna turn my light off. Do you see that light?
What?
Now, I don't know if that... I'm so...
Now who sounds like a fortune cookie?
I don't know if that's a street light.
And Farrell says he really is an inspiration, baby. Thank you.
If that's a street light, I'm gonna...
See, look at me. I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm taking compliments. Later on, I'm going to be like, what did that Farrell bitch mean by that, though? I don't trust her. She's up to something. I'm going to be talking to Jess about this. I'm going to be like, you think she's up to something? Think she has, like, my address or something?
Like a fool. But I swear to God, it was off.
Hey, farmer.
Not too long ago. And now it's back on. And I don't really know what I should do. I feel like it's moving.
Are you fucking talking about Plathville in my chat? Are you seriously talking about Plathville in my chat? Whatever.
But it could
Whatever.
be the leaves on the trees just like swaying and
Whatever.
It appeared to be.
Couch was like, yeah, Olivia seems jealous. I'm like, who the fuck is Olivia? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Moving if it's a street light. But I'm gonna keep, and it looks like it's getting brighter.
Veronica's so annoying. I never liked her.
This is freaking me out because I'm in the middle of the woods, dude.
But what? Okay, have you guys seen that show? Who has seen Plathville? Because I want to say something about Kim, the fat wife that, because she cheated on her husband with some like South American dude or something like that, and she's fat and gross and an alcoholic, and like her husband, he like, you know, he got buff. He like, she cheated on him and left, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this in stride. I'm gonna get buff, and he did. It looks great. Yeah, that Kim bitch is a whore. Really, she had like 10 kids with this guy. And she's all like, oh, I just need passion in my life, and I need the wind in my hair. And she's like drinking wine and shit. She's a trash person. That family would have been fine had they never been on television. Television is what destroyed their lives. Is the producers fucking wringing their hands in the background, probably setting everything up. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You can't.
In the middle of the night, footsteps and the glow of a flash.
Big B says, if you're talking about Plathville, I'll call my wife so she can hop on. Do it. Do it. We're talking about Plathville. Everyone get your fucking... I need a white wine. I need a glass of white wine. So we can just bitch.
His tent startled him.
See what you're doing to me, guys? Do you see what you're doing to me? Jesus.
I thought I heard footsteps.
Despite says she didn't cheat, but I hate Kim's guts. Yeah, she did, dude. Yes, she did. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. She did. Why would you say she didn't? She obviously did. Even like fucking what's her name went on to Kiwi Farms and told everyone she cheated. Kiwi Farms. The subgroup, whatever they're called on Kiwi Farms, I don't go there because I'm not 600 pounds, and said that she cheated on her husband. Yes, she did. Oh, yeah. And she ran over one of their kids and killed it. I don't know if she was drunk, but I just did that anyway because I like to be salacious. But she did do that. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah. Couch said, yeah, I feel bad the kid died, but it's like, how are you that irresponsible and careless? Like, yeah, it was a fucking toddler. And then we're all just going to pile in the van and just slam on the reverse. No one's all like, hey, is there another toddler behind the car or anything like that? It's a pretty irresponsible. I know there's a lot of kids, but you don't want to be like, hey, I wonder if there's a kid behind the car. Ooh, bad. And that's not even like the worst part of her. That's not even the worst. Killing one of her kids is not the worst part of that woman. Drink that. Absorb that into your pores and stuff. Killing one of her children was not even the worst thing she's done. It's wild. And she has gotten fat. And so that just compounds everything. Jess says all the children were in the car too. Like, have y'all ran over a raccoon? There's a lot of crunch. Imagine a toddler like, what? Oh my God, Jess. Fucking, oh my God, dude.
Okay.
Despite says that shit was hilarious when she asked the bartender if Barry had left her a bottle of wine. Despite's in it, dude. I only get bits and pieces, right? Because, like, after the show, I'm sitting on the couch with my phone and stuff, and then Jess is watching. I only get bits and pieces. Despite's, like, in the story, right? He's all like, he knows stuff. Except for she did cheat on him.
The unknown figure came closer to his camp multiple times, but never reacted.
Zach says, I just fell in love with your woman. Good show, Jess. Yeah, she's pretty dark too, dude.
When Doug called out, feeling
she's
uneasy,
pretty dark
Doug
too.
packed up and left.
It's not just me. We got problems. We have our problems, but like together we have our problems, and like we're good. But yeah, we both have darkness. It's just
trying to navigate back to his car in the rain with
I think it's just like something you attract to yourself, and that kind of thing.
Flashlight.
We both met doing stand-up comedy.
That was losing power. At 3 a.m.
We were both stand-up comedians. I mean, obviously I was better, but like, because I'm a man and I actually have a sense of humor.
Chris Hopkins.
I didn't have to explain that about that last part, but in case you didn't know, there's this thing called sexual dimorphism. And women are born without a sense of humor.
And his friends set out to explore the haunted Forest Haven mental asylum.
It's not my fault.
As they made their way through the forest, they spotted a light in the distance.
That was somebody.
Yeah, Freeside said you did have to explain it for the women. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Walking down the trail, we just heard someone right.
Do you understand, ladies? They're gonna say yes, but I know that's not true. Couch says, dude, I'll never forget. One night I ran over a possum. It was awful. It's pretty funny. Jeez, Jessica.
They're walking towards us right now. We're walking back in the woods.
Jess, reel it in.
Dude, they're wearing all black. They're coming over here. They're coming. Oh, dude. Yo, they're coming directly at us. I'm not moving until they shine their light at me. Yo.
Couch Trophy says I'd probably light on fire if that happened to me. Just burst into. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start rolling Costco chickens under the back tire just to scare the shit out of her.
Hello.
Just so she hears a crunch.
Yo. Yo, we just met up with these guys. Hey. Yo, these were some of the guys.
Big B says, Jess, you'll get over it. I launched a deer after it ran into me last year. That's not even something to get over. I would be like, whoa. Whoa. I'd be a little bit pissed because, like, my car. I don't give a shit about the deer. There's plenty of deer. I'll hit 2 deer. I don't care. I might even throw it in the back of the car and be like, well, I guess we're gonna eat this thing. I might not.
Actual ghost hunting, but we on another.
They signaled with their lights, and soon
Couch Turkey says, no, I met the toddler, Big B. Who's toddler?
encountered a group that claimed to be fellow ghost hunters.
Who's-
However, something about them
matter?
seemed suspicious. The group chose
Just any toddler?
to enter the abandoned asylum together, but it wasn't long before Chris realized their true motives.
Come out here and listen to all these birds. Listen to all these birds. Stand right here. I need to get away from them. They're scrappers. Yeah. I need to get away from them.
I had forgotten I drained my PayPal account to pay for a fence. And I just looked at it and I was like, wow.
They had come to steal copper to sell for cash, but upon realizing they were surrounded by shady individuals armed with
Cat says we burned a colony of ants for hurting my toddler. Yeah, we did. I got one of those propane torches. You know, one of those, like a big one, right? You know, like they use for gunite, like on a pool. The big ones. And we just torched that bad boy. Fire ants. Killed millions of them. Satisfying.
sharp tools. Chris swiftly
Fuck fire ants.
decided it was time to leave. A man was riding his bike through the woods, enjoying the calm atmosphere, when everything suddenly felt different.
Turn around and you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there.
Jump it.
Could be missing out what's on the other side.
See, here's the thing. When you do this, and like, I've done this, and I've done shit like this recently, where you like come to a barrier, whether you're like boating or you're like on a motorcycle or whatnot. When you go over that, you're gonna spend a lot of energy, and then you're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna come back exhausted, and then you have to go back over it. You have to think about that. You have to go back over it. So, like, just remember to conserve enough energy to redo the obstacles that you already went over. Because you forget. You're like, oh, I just want to see what's a little bit further. And then, like, oh, it's starting to get dark out. I better turn around. And then you realize you have, like, 20 miles to go. And then there was a lot of like obstacles and you're already exhausted and it's getting dark and you're like, I put myself in a situation here. So just remain aware of your surroundings, where you've gone, how far you've gone, how much gas you have. That's a big one. Don't get caught up in your thing. I know it's easy to do. Yeah, see, I'm not terminally online like that. See, I'm not, I'm like trying to explore shit. Like Royce and Pessy would never, first of all, Royce is not an outdoorsy guy. And I don't know Pessy, I met him a couple of times, but I just do not see him as an outdoorsy guy either.
Hello?
The forest fell into an eerie silence, and suddenly, a chilling sound echoed through the trees. A movement in a nearby bush increased the sense of tension.
Carry a gun. Carry a gun. Carry a gun? Carry a gun. How hard is this? If you carry a gun, you're like, yeah, there's some bushes snapping over there, but if it's something, I'll kill it immediately, and then there won't be a problem at all because I have a gun. Oh no, bandits burst out of the woods. What do I... Oh, well, that's over. You have a gun, nothing gonna touch you. A bear could come out of the woods. I don't know, hopefully it doesn't, because, like, you might have an issue with a bear, but you might not. You might kill the bear right there, and they'd be like, I killed a fucking bear, dude. I'm pretty cool. Just saying. Just saying.
Fear set in as the man sped off, frantically trying to escape whatever was lurking.
Carry a gun. If you're an American, carry a gun. I can't reiterate this enough. Please carry a gun.
Nearby. Was it just an animal or something darker, like a skinwalker? He wasn't about to stick around to figure it out. YouTuber Angbona TV decides to test out the Randonautica app, which takes him deep into the forest.
A what?
Oh my god, for a second I think it was just a shadow, but I thought I saw somebody standing behind me. Whew. Okay, what is this?
What if it's aliens with force fields? I guess you're going to have an issue then. In the very off chance that you get abducted by aliens, I don't know what to do. Bad luck, I guess. Like aliens with force fields that deflect bullets and stuff. You're out of luck. But like if it's like normal things that you would see, you would expect to see, a gun is going to take care of it.
It looks like some...
Almost every single time.
It's obviously a stuffed animal. Looks like a frog or something. No idea what people are leaving frogs in the trees. Yeah, literally, for a second I thought I saw somebody standing right there. Right on the bridge. But
and a spare magazine. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't always carry a spare mag. It kind of depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going out in the woods, I'm going to carry a spare mag. If I'm going like into the city, I'd probably carry a spare mag. But like typically, I live in a fairly safe area, so I don't. I mean, that's up for you to decide. If you want to carry a spare mag, it's really depending on the situation. I usually do not, but there is certain situations where I do.
Looked and no one was there.
He comes across a series of eerie items, but can't shake the feeling that something or someone is hiding nearby.
There's somebody talking. Sounds like it's coming from down there. Someone's laughing. Sounds like
Turn off your flashlight. Turn off your flashlight. Dude, if you hear people like out in the woods, turn off your flashlight. Because they're going to see that flashlight way before you see them.
I honestly don't...
Farrell says I carry a spare. What do you carry?
Think it's a cause for concern?
Unless it's a revolver. Well, yeah, you can get those like, what are those things? Those quick loaders. But yeah, Jess says she likes the 20. I have a 22 revolver that we went and shot, and I bought her a little 9mm, and she says she likes the 22 better because the 9 is just like too much for her to handle. She's just, the 22 is a lot easier of a gun to handle. I'm like, fine, carry the 22. That's fine with me. I don't care.
Though he never sees anyone, the eerie atmosphere leaves him questioning whether he was really alone. While wandering through a peaceful woodland, a hiker soon noticed they weren't by themselves. As they recorded the tranquil scenery, something strange caught their attention.
Well, what's that? What's that right there?
In the distance, a tall, camouflaged figure stood, seemingly near a makeshift shelter.
Yeah, that's a homeless guy. That's a homeless guy. Leave him alone. He's fine. He's not going to bother you. Don't bother him. He's just a homeless guy.
The figure moved around slowly, and the tension began to grow.
Big B says, have a try a Nano or a Ruger IC9 Compact. I mean, my 22 revolver, my little 9-shot, is pretty dependable. And, like, it's not, I mean, it's a revolver. It's a little bit bigger. It's not exactly that difficult to conceal, though. And it really does, it does the job, dude. You point a 9mm or you point a 22 at somebody, they're going to get the picture. And if you shoot somebody with a 22, they're going to be like, okay, I'm getting shot. I should probably run away now. Nobody's sticking around after getting shot by a 22. Typically, I would want something that actually kills the thing, right? In case I'm dealing with like a rabid whatever, like a bobcat or something. They don't really get rabies, but like a raccoon, let's say. I just want to be able to kill it quickly, right? So then it's over. But like a person, if you shoot a person with a 22, they're probably not going to stick around for a second shot from a 22. A 22 can kill you just as easily as a 9mm, depending on where you hit them. If you hit an artery or something, they're dead, right? A lot of people die from 22s. 22s are a deadly round. Anpu says most people know I carry smaller stuff like a PPK or a 38 special because they're easy to conceal. I would love a 38 special. I would love a 38 special. Like a little snub nose. That would be sick, dude. That'd be sick. Yeah, maybe not to carry, though. I'd like to... My 365, it has 18 rounds. It's a 17 plus 1 double stack. So, I mean... The 38 special's 6? Is it 6 rounds? I'd rather have 18. Just, you know.
In a panic, the hiker quickly fled for safety, too scared to see what would happen if
A
they
380
stayed
compact is, yeah, that's a good one too. The bodyguard is pretty nice. Yeah, I've seen those. Those look cool. Yeah, you can get like an M&P shield or something. You could get... I mean, it depends on like what the size of your hand is and like what you're comfortable carrying and like... Because like... I went shooting with Jess and like another Twitter person. What was her name? She got like 20,000 followers. What was her name? I don't know. But her husband or boyfriend, whatever, he had a 365 too, but it was like a normal, like small 365. It wasn't like a fuse variant or anything like that. It was like a ultra concealable, and he couldn't hit anything. And because like, you know, his pinky was hanging off and he couldn't control the fire. And I'm like, you need a bigger gun, dude. You just need a bigger gun. It's not fitting in your hand. And like concealability is like great and all, but like it's kind of useless if you can't hit anything. If you can't hit anything with that gun, then there's kind of no reason to carry it.
Some viewers think it could be Sasquatch, while others suspect someone might be hiding in the woods. What's your take on it? Mo Sargi, known for exploring dangerous and abandoned locations on his YouTube channel, faced something entirely new during this adventure. It all began when Mo and a friend went camping in a New Jersey forest. The two heard a few gunshots in the distance, but didn't pay much attention to it for the rest of the day, until they decided to settle down for the night.
Dude, I'm getting the weirdest vibes out here. I don't like it.
Gun. Gun.
We just heard.
Oh, I got vibes out here. It's okay. I have a gun. You have vibes. I have a gun. It's a gun.
Heard another now we're hearing coyotes. There could be somebody out here hunting for coyotes. There might be. It's getting much, much darker now, as you guys can see.
Ampu says, I'm in Minnesota. Walthers and compacts are popular up here. But you're in Minnesota. Why? I mean, like, you could just carry a full-size gun. Minnesota's cold as shit. You can carry that under your jacket. That's not going to be an issue. Whatever. Oh, that's cool.
What the?
Oh, open carry is legal in Florida now. So people are like slinging AKs across their backs and stuff and like walking down the street. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah. Open carry is like straight up, you just carry a gun. No problem.
Does a kid scream?
I still conceal carry because I don't want to like advertise I have a gun. But like if I'm out in the woods or I'm like out on my little dinghy, my boat, you know, I'll carry OWB. Why not? But in public, I definitely still conceal.
Screaming in the forest.
Yeah, Florida's pretty cool.
Dude,
especially coming from California, where like I still carried a gun in California, but like it was a crime to do that. It was a crime, you know.
Guys, there is a legit
So,
kid screaming
yeah.
in the forest. First we heard... That's a bird. First we heard...
That's cool. You carry your rifle on your land. Well, yeah. I mean, like if I had tons of land, I would probably carry my rifle too. But there's really no need for me to carry a rifle everywhere.
Those are birds.
Alright, those are birds, but there's a kid in the woods screaming.
During the night, the gunshots persisted, keeping Mo and his friend on edge as they tried to sleep.
Oh shit! I have to do an ad. Sorry guys, I have to do an ad. I forget. Here, let's see if this works. Okay, that did not work. Offer does not match billings or earnings. The fuck does that mean? Of course, and it doesn't pop up here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just need to do this. For some reason, it just does this sometimes. Just bear with me. Okay, that's popping up. All right, outdoor crew. If you're into fishing, camping, or getting off the grid, meet your new best friend, the Hunter Orange 25-quart cooler from Caddis Sports. This isn't your average cooler. It's roto-molded for max durability, bear-proof, and 20% lighter than other brands, so it's easy to haul whether you're deep in the backcountry or just setting up at the dock. You'll get up to 3 days of ice retention thanks to thick, high-performance insulation. That means cold drinks, fresh food, and fewer ice runs, whether you're chasing muttons offshore or posted up at a campsite. Best part, it's 40 to 50% cheaper than big-name coolers, but still built to perform, season after season. And like all Caddis Sports name brand gear, it's proudly made in the USA. Use code RUMBLE at checkout for 10% off your order today. That's caddissports.com. Go grab the Hunter Orange 25-quart cooler and keep your next adventure ice cold. Okay. I feel like I did pretty good on that one. What do you guys think? What'd you give me on that?
Hello?
Because they give me 35 cents.
Anyone there?
I heard it aiming that way.
I gotta do them. Gotta do them. This Spite says, I wish I was bulkier or it was a little colder or more so I could carry a CZ Shadow to carry. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, like, my gun costs as much as a CZ Shadow, though. I mean, I might get both. Not now. Because I have to fucking spend all this money on a stupid fence for the stupid dog.
What was that, though? Something was being drugged through the woods. Listen.
Mo and his friend decided to explore the area to investigate what was nearby. They came across a skull with a light inside it. They then made
Yeah, that's a Halloween decoration. It's not it's a Halloween decoration.
their way to a pond where they began hearing strange humming sounds from the other side. Filled with fear, they quickly returned to their tent, hoping to get some rest.
Despite this, how did the pirates carry gun? That's a blunderbuss. It's a cannon on a stick.
After a restless night, they opened the tent in the morning to search for the source of the unsettling
Not
noises.
exactly like a handgun,
by the
but
door.
yeah.
Just in case anybody comes. All I hear is footsteps, dude. That's all I hear.
Footsteps? And just some weird noises, but yo.
I'm so creeped out right now.
It's cold. It's so freaking cold. Like.
What the is that, Mel?
Okay, that sounds like a chainsaw.
Off, dude. Dude, it won't turn off. It won't-
Fake, 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 fake. But again, why do you not have a gun? If somebody starts sawing through my tent, you're gonna get shot, dude. And who would do that? Who would saw through a tent? Because you would know you're gonna get shot. Wouldn't you think you're gonna get shot if you did that? Fake. This is fake. This is fake and gay.
This torture. There was somebody with a chainsaw. I told you earlier. There was someone with a chainsaw. Grab me back, grab me back, grab me back. Quick. Get up, get up, get up.
You guys aren't tent campers? I'm not against tent camping. I don't see what's the problem with that?
Yeah. There was somebody with a chainsaw. What the hell is that? What the hell is that, dude? Is that barbed wire? That was in there before. Just keep going. There's somebody with a chainsaw. Just keep going. Come on. My camera shut off as I fell up the hill.
Okay, so all right, you guys don't have a stick. I know this is fake. Just let me get this out. This is fake, but like, he's got a chainsaw, and you could just pick up a big old stick, and there's two of you. You're gonna win. You just walk up to him with the chainsaw. He's got the he's you want some of this? And then you guys get on either side of him and beat him to death. Chainsaws are not effective weapons. They're very hard to wield. They're very difficult to wield. All right? So if two of you get your sticks and beat him to death, it's going to be a pretty easy fight. If he had a gun, he would have used it. But he's got a chainsaw. So beat him to death. I'm just saying. Will one of you get hit by the chainsaw? Probably not. Probably not. Like, you got to rev that thing and then swing it around, like, tactically enough. There's very little chance it's going to hurt you. As long as you're not, like, hammered, right? And, like, you can stand on your feet okay. Yeah, you're going to be okay. You know? Right? Like, between a stick. If you gave me, like, a big old stick, right? A club-ass stick. I could easily go against a chainsaw. That wouldn't even be an issue. I'd be faster. I'd be more agile. I could get around him quicker. And, like, when you rev a chainsaw, it is like, whoa. There's no way. I could one-on-one, I could beat a guy with a chainsaw if I had a stick. And there's sticks everywhere. You're in the forest. You're in the woods. Find a good stick. You should have one. If you're actually like an outdoorsman, you must have seen a stick that like intrigued you, right? As a man, you're walking through the woods, you see a stick, you're like, that's a good stick. That's a fine stick. And then you pick it up and it's your stick now. Don't tell me you guys don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Please don't tell me that, because I'll just be like, you're full of shit or you've never been in the woods. You find a stick, you're like, I could use this as an implement of war. And then you carry it with you. That is as old as time.
What the man?
Out of nowhere, a man with a chainsaw ripped through their tent, causing both men to panic. They quickly grabbed their bags and ran off, eager to get away. Jer Bear, the creator of the channel Exploring with Bear, is passionate about exploring the unknown. However, one solo camping trip...
Goofy Boots says it's monkey brain. Big stick equal weapon. Exactly. Or even if it's just a long stick, you sharpen a long stick, then you have a spear. And a spear against a chainsaw? Come on. He's going to be like, whoa, I got a chainsaw. And then you just spear him in the face. Right in the eye. Right? It's over. He's going to be like, oh, not so scary now. Have you ever seen a guy wield a chainsaw with no depth perception? It's comical. Not threatening.
Would change the way Bear camped forever. It began when he chose...
D-Ball says I have a very long walking cane. Well, there you go.
to pitch his
There
tent
you
in a
go.
remote woodland, far from any signs of civilization. The woods were vast and desolate, with freezing temperatures. Bear set up his tent and settled in during the day, and as night fell, he lit a fire to keep warm. He then took out a pair of rechargeable hand warmers his wife had given him before he left. While explaining his attempts to track down Bigfoot, Bear suddenly noticed something that gave him a scare.
You probably haven't even seen the other videos, but in those, I've done some Bigfoot knocking. I've left them.
Bigfoot.
An offering of bananas, apples.
Bananas? Bananas. I'm going to go out looking for Bigfoot. I'm going to bring a bucket of KFC and a 40 and just see if he wants to hang. Like, yo, I'm rolling a blunt over here, and just see if, like, you know, Bigfoot comes out of the wood. He's got one of those beanies on and a gold chain and shit like that. I'm like, there you are. Then it gets trapped in a net. See, I know how to do it. Bigfoot's a G.
Did some moves. I did a Bigfoot call for the first time. I think it was pretty.
Oh, there he is. Bigfoot.
Branch just fall there? You guys hear that? It's like right outside the tent.
So that's Bigfoot with a chainsaw? Yeah. Okay, Bigfoot with a chainsaw is a different story. If it's a normal man with a chainsaw, it's like, okay, whatever. But, like, if it's Bigfoot with a chainsaw, that might be a little bit more of a challenge. But still, it's not an effective weapon. A chainsaw is not an effective weapon. Whenever you see them in the zombie movies, chainsaws are completely useless. Don't use a chainsaw. There's too many things that can go wrong, and if it just dies on you, it's worthless. It's worthless. Yeah. And I don't think he'd be very good. Would he even know how to use a chainsaw? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not.
So.
Where did Bigfoot get the gas mix for the shit? Look, he didn't go buy it at the Home Depot. He probably killed a lumberjack, and took his chainsaw. And so it's already pre-mixed and like primed and sharpened and stuff like that. And I suppose he just knows. He just watches them and he knows to pull the cord. Look, there's a lot of things wrong with it. I'm with you. It's kind of stupid. There's a lot of things wrong with it. I don't think Bigfoot with a chainsaw is all that threatening.
Maybe something fell. Whew, that about gave me a heart attack.
Farmer says if horror movies were realistic, the killer would be cranking it 20 times and cursing before he's like, hold on. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Primes it. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, the safety's on. Click. Yeah. It'd be really frustrating. I would just throw the chainsaw at somebody. Oh, we're out of time. We're out of time, gang. Sorry. The show's over because we're out of time. You know how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. So thanks for coming. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching the Sulk stream. Hit that like button on your way out. I'd appreciate that. Yeah. Don't use a chainsaw. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Come back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We're going to be doing 4 hours tomorrow. So, at 8 p.m. we're going to go premium, Rumble Premium. So if you want to be a subscriber, pay your $5 and you get to hop in on that. So should be a good time. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. Stay strong, stay valiant, be good cult members, be good psychopaths, and be righteous to each other, be honest, be strong, drink a lot of water, get a good night's sleep, and take care of yourselves because I care about you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Love ya.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster too. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, blowing like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.